This is BDSM with Evie Lupine, and I'm the one and only Don Divine with you today. You see, she got on my shirt in her last show about Marilyn Manson. I guess she's saying, he goes too far with masochism. Masochism is getting pleasure and satisfaction out of being humiliated, punished, or just from pain and suffering, period. From pain and suffering, period. Both men and women have masochistic ways. It's the M in BDSM. Both men and women have masochistic ways about themselves. In a master-slave relationship, the person that is in the role or position as a slave is usually into masochism. They're masochists. They have to submit to the will of the master over what they want to do. The master is in control. These people are very kinky or very freaky, and a master-slave relationship is their thing, or they'll role play. Masochism is some type of drug for the victim. It's how they get off. It's how they get their rocks off. And by victim, I mean seduction. We have to seduce a person into BDSM, into wanting to do it. That's why it's really important to get to know them, to see if they're this way. And a person may or may not realize if they are masochistic or to what degree and all that. So really get to know them and see if they're this way, because they may or may not realize it. What degree and to what degree, and he has to find that out. So if they're new to BDSM, I doubt they'll really know this about themselves. So you want to explore or get to know their relationship with pain, suffering, or being humiliated. If you're going to be the one with all the power in the relationship. Having all the power in the relationship is a very important responsibility. Having all the power in the relationship is a very important responsibility. People will hide their level of masochism from you because they know that people will abuse their power over someone. So you may or may not have to drag it out of them. But masochism is a real phenomenon. Then if they go into that submissive state of mind, then they're really vulnerable. They know this. You have to keep a slave jumping through hoops. They're so happy to be in their master's presence that they'll do it. Plus, it's how they get off. Slaves blows people's minds but so do masters. Pay attention to people's sex drives a little more. Psychoanalyze them. We're talking about BDSM. People want to be humiliated. People want to be punished. That's a fact of reality. People get off to not having a sense of self-respect or to being nothing. You have to realize this. Some people get off to not having a sense of self-respect, or they get off to being nothing. Nothing. You have to realize this. You have to psychoanalyze people. A master knows people inside and out. And shit. Outside and in. A master knows people inside and out. And shit. Outside and in. You can use the BDSM acronym or word to learn all kind of shit about people. About them. People are into the slave thing, masochism. They're usually guilt tripping about something. Guilt tripping about something. Their level of guilt is related to their level of masochism. Masochists are backwards. They live a backwards existence. Never go forward with them. For them, it's some kind of an aphrodisiac to let go of their power and control. So be a control freak. It's what they are seeking. It's a power exchange relationship. For them, it's some kind of aphrodisiac to let go of their power and control. So be a control freak. They will give up their power that they don't really want. It's not their thing. It's not who they are. It's not their soul. People have layers to themselves. This can be their deepest layer. Authority. That's what they're about. Being under authority. Being with someone that's strong. Confident about themselves and their decisions. Yeah, they get off to being on automatic. They get off to being on automatic. This side of themselves can even be repressed or buried within their personality. Their thing is being on automatic. The mind is a powerful sex organ or sex object. It's about dominating them. They love being dominated. They love being dominated. They can't even find the words to explain how much and what kind of an aphrodisiac this is to them. Their minds can't even find the words to explain what level of pleasure and satisfaction this brings to them. Their minds can't even find the words to explain what level of an aphrodisiac it is. That was BDSM. That was BDSM. We out.